All right, we are live. We are alive, and we're also live. In today's episode, I am sleepy, which is unfortunate. But we're just gonna work on mixing music, finishing music, and finishing up this album that's never gonna be completed. So that'll be fun. Last night on yesterday's stream, we did a lot of stuff to the song. We added a bajillion different sound effects. I also have upgraded my stream setup such that I hope this works. If I press a key, never mind, it didn't work. I hate it here. It was supposed to just turn the camera on automatically, but it's challenged apparently. I take it all back. I hate it here. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, this is gonna be we're gonna be focused, right? And we're gonna complete it exactly. I believe in me too. So that's fun. Yeah, I do think I made a lot of good progress though. So we'll see. We're gonna reassess if the things that I did to the song are good. So yeah. I feel like it's gotta come in with less reverb in the beginning. It starts off immediately washed out. Also, like, why do you click, bro? Hey, what's up, Fortune? What's going on? Why is that happening? I was giving like an impromptu lesson to someone in my Discord earlier, and I think I fucked up a bunch of sounds. Where did I do that? Oh, I did this. Oh yeah, I did totally. Hold on. We're just gonna reload this entire project file. I forgot that I did that. Sorry, folks. Sorry. I mangled everything. I was given a demonstration on how sorting or warping algorithms work on audio, and so I just went ahead and warped and changed the algorithms on all the sounds in my song, and then just didn't change it back, and then started streaming. So, yeah, very fun. Also, let's figure out why I spent so much time figuring out how the scene switching bullshit works in OBS. There we go. It does work. Amazing. And then now it should be, look, I'm just gonna leave. I'm not even gonna press any buttons, and then it's gonna turn off. Amazing. Holy. All right, so I should theoretically never accidentally leave the goddamn keyboard camera on for like an hour straight and not notice and ruin the stream. The next thing I need to figure out is how to stop myself from accidentally leaving mini meters up like this, because that looks so fucking. Wait, I know how to do it. I can do this. We can open OBS. All right, while Ableton is taking its sweet time, we can go to properties. We can go to filters, effects, crop, and pad. Yes. Good. And then bottom. Oh shit. 500? Wait, 500 might actually just be exactly what we want. Am I insane? Oh wait, but I don't think it works. Shit. When the size of mini meters changes, that's not gonna work. Ableton, why are you taking so long? Bro, I just want you to reload the thing. All right. I don't think the mini meters fix I was describing is actually possible. Not really. Wait. No, it is. We just need mini meters to be beneath. Oh my god, why have I never done this before? I just had to put it beneath the Z layer of the my computer display. We're learning how to stream, folks. I've only been streaming for like 2.5 years or something. But we're figuring out really, really basic shit. Okay, so now, yeah, I can just like close the settings so that you guys can never see the drop down. Oh, we're improving. That is exciting. Okay. I don't know why that's triggering constantly. Please stop. I like how Ableton decides to load the moment I start playing on the keyboard. Okay, all right. I think we've solved OBS. We can now play the song. No. Hold on. Oh, there's so much happening. Okay, let's check this out. I like that better. Alright, there's a couple bits, I think like this bit over here. I think we can layer that with a higher octave. You can't even hear it. We gotta do some EQ stuff. deal with you? If we make you super wide? Yeah, I think that's the move. Now these guys are too quiet. Dun, 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 dun. Let's just put all of this in this group. I don't know, we call this melody. I don't like you. You're kind of annoying. Notch filter? Yes. There's a click, like a really subby click. Where are you from? That's something that's repeating throughout the song, I think. Yeah, it's you. Annoying. I think we're just gonna hit him with the old 1-2. It doesn't fix it. I think that probably fixes it. Yeah, I use both headphones and studio monitors. I have ATH M50. No, why do I still? It's been years. I have Sennheiser HD600 for the headphones, open back headphones, and I'm using Barefoot Footprint 01s for my main monitors. Most of the time, I would say the majority of the time I produce is on headphones. It's probably like 60-40, maybe even 70-30. Just because like I know headphones really well and like my room isn't treated, but being able to swap back and forth is super vital because it'll grab your attention to different elements that sound off or wrong, because they did both things like help me target different things that are wrong in the mix, right? So the Barefoots are like extremely transparent with like low mids, transient response, stuff like that. But I might not notice issues with the stereo imaging, whereas the headphones are like perfect for stereo imaging and whatnot. And I don't know, noticing some of the like more nuanced tiny details in like in the layering and multi-layering, or at least both of them will reveal different problems in different aspects of how things are layered together. So it's good to jump back and forth. Also, you get you refresh your perspective and you're hearing your song in a different setting every time you do, you know? So it's a easy way to extend your ability to mix for longer and stay a little bit more objective, because you're not listening to the exact same, you know, frequency response, THD just the overall psychoacoustic experience of constantly being like locked in headphones and listening to the thing is you can get some like greater perspective if you switch out and mix it up. Also, it's fun to slap things on big speakers. That is also important. It's also fun to listen things on headphones. So really it's about what keeps you mixing longer without fucking up your perception. I wonder if this is too loud, and because I mean, it sounds good, but it's kind of covering. Maybe it's too busy. There's a lot of stuff. You also have footprints. They're fucking good. My room isn't treated at all though, which is a shame. Like it can go down to 30 hertz. I can't hear it though. Like I can't. I have a whole ass subwoofer, and I used to produce with. I forget what my last monitors were, but they were daisy chained with a dedicated subwoofer, and I could like my walls and my whole room would fucking shake with the sub bass, and I could really feel what the sub bass is doing. I can't do that on the footprints. I think that's largely due to like one, I was able to just crank the subwoofer way louder than you normally would expect to, so I could dial in that control, but I don't have that control with the footprints. So I have noticed ever since I got them, and this is mostly just an issue I think with my my room treatment, not having acoustic panels and whatnot, is I can't really hear exactly what the sub bass is doing or feel it. Like sometimes when I play live, I'll realize that my sub bass is not dynamic enough. Like it's just really drony and just always going. I'm like, fuck, okay. I would have noticed this had I been slapping with like a giant subwoofer, but I wasn't. Because I don't really hear what the sub bass is doing. But again, that's just like a paneling, monitoring problem mostly. It's an excellent tip to slap your speakers. Recommend slapping the cone right on the tweeter. You want to take the tweeter and you want to smack it against the side so that it goes boing, 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 boing. That's how you make it sound a little bit better. If it's ever sounding not quite right, smack the tweeter sideways. Yes, exactly. Yeah, no, we do want this. I am hearing clicks though. I think it's just little bubbly dudes from. You're fine. Yeah, it's the same shit. It's from. I put you over here. Right. This is a recurring issue. I can't just pretend it only happens once. Turns out when you loop something, and you find a mistake in the loop, it exists everywhere in the song. Who would have thought? I mean, it's probably fine right there. I don't like that transient. I don't like you. You're annoying. You sound not right. And then we slam the delay send. And fuck it, and a reverb send, why not? What if we take you? What do we do with you? You're up an octave and grain, yeah, texture mode. We take that. Also with this guy. Oh. No, this is stupid. This is stupid. Just. Wait, what are you doing? You don't need to exist. I feel like there's still a little bit too much in the mids. feel like this guy. Where's the more brittle one? I feel like we got to do more with this guy. Maybe. I mean, maybe something like that. Okay, I think, I don't know, we're almost there. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much done already, and then we added a bunch of new layers on the last stream. If anything, I probably have to, like, do slight EQ or soothe or something to those last layers just to, like, catch any resonances that I might be missing right now, but sounds pretty good overall. Pretty happy with it. Am I using stock plugins a lot? Yes. Most everything I use is stock. I mean, I use other plugins, like I use like Valhalla Vintage Reverb for my reverb. Ozone 8 is what I use for my limiter, because I think you need a good limiter. I mean, I play around with other synthesizers, but, you know, I play around with them. They're toys. They're not necessary or needed. But most of my workflow, honestly, is just using like operator and wavetable and layering a bunch of shit, just because it's fast, and a lot of my stuff is done with layers. Well, I'll still like do sound design sessions and stuff with Zebra, Hyperfield, Serum, stuff like that, Pigments, and I do use those on occasion for different sounds that I've just like learned to like. But for like mixing, everything I use is pretty much just stock, like a stock compressor, stock EQ. I don't really see the need to ever get a better EQ because they sound the same. And like, what am I really gonna need to do that's so fancy with another EQ? Soothe is a must. Do have Soothe, and I do use Bloom a lot. Bloom by Oak Sound is also really, really good. I'm a big fan. It is literally twist knob and make things sound good, the plugin. So that's cool. Let's go. What is that app next to Ableton in my dock? Black icon. The mini meters? This thing up here? Next to Ableton down here. Yeah, you're probably talking about mini meters. It's called mini meters. It's a metering plugin. Yeah, it's really good. I recommend it a lot. It has helped. It's helped me mix quite a lot. Like sometimes I'll hear something and I'm like, oh, that does that's too resonant there, and I'll see a visible resonance up in the metering, and I'll just like highlight this and see, oh, it's at 260 hertz, gotcha, and I'll just EQ that, and like shit like that, super useful. Also for listening to music, it'll just point stuff out. I don't really use it for anything other than the spectrogram and the oscilloscope. There is a LUFS meter, that one is also handy. There's like a billion different features that you can also turn on. We can like look at, I don't know, the stereo meter. There's like a billion different things, right? Also, wait, why was it? It just wasn't even playing music this whole time. It wasn't even working. Wait, why were you asking about it if I didn't even have it fucking hooked up correctly? Are you working now? God, I hate it here. How to voice meter out B1? I'm losing my mind. This one. I'm gonna freak out. Voice meter input, please. I don't get it. I'm bad. I'm gonna quit, and then I'm just gonna open it, and the preset should just already work, maybe? I don't think it worked. I hate it here. I'm just gonna play the song and figure this out. Oh! Wait, no, I think it was on, I didn't have, yeah, we're on MME DirectX. It was working in the previous thing, and I tried to fix, dude, I don't like audio interfaces. I'm not a fan. It is frustrating. Okay. Why did you switch to MME DirectX? Oh, because I was giving a lesson, and I had to, for Discord, I had to switch it up. Okay. Just don't worry. Skill issue. Streamer is not good. Okay, now you should be like that, and then you have to be set to this one, brother. Nothing's working. I have no idea what's going on. I'm trying to use Minimeters as the plugin now, and now it's failing. What the fuck did I do, dude? I hate it here. I spent a little bit before stream trying to figure out how to make my synthesizer properly work with OBS and Voicemeeter, and then somehow in the process I broke Minimeters for no fucking reason. Which is very obnoxious. Look, we have you're set to strip B1. We're setting the output through here. Yeah. That's fine. And then outputs want voice meter input VB audio. Yeah, that fucking checks out to me. But no, you're just playing, I don't know, stupid outputs. I frankly, I don't get it. I don't understand. What's up, Exen? We're having new voice meter issues, brand new. Well, I fixed being able to get my synthesizer to play with Ableton, and then I broke Minimeter somehow. Well, now Minimeters is just not working, like, at all. Like, I even did the audio server plugin, and then I threw the plugin, and it's just not working. I have no idea what I did. I mean, we could just switch back to the last thing. I'm going crazy. Voice meter is very annoying. Voice meter and mini meters not working. More AI shit. To fix voice meter and mini meters not working, you need to align your Windows audio output. Ensure the voice meter engine is installed and correctly set them. Well, it's working. It is making sound. It's just mini meters ain't picking it up. So I have some stupid shit checked. I don't know. Cinnamon Guy is going ham regardless. I think Cinnamon Guy is a little too shrill, and I need to turn him down also. I think that is a thing. When I messed around with this, yeah, we set you're fine. Virtual input. I mean, you're getting audio. We have it set so that the hardware out is going into the virtual input, and then mini meters. This piece of shit, we're reading that same voice meter input, but nothing. Then we just get absolutely nothing. I don't know. I mean, I could just go back to Behringer. I mean, Meats can never defeat the Cinnamon Guy. Yeah, Cinnamon Guy just exists regardless of the struggles that I'm dealing with. What if we reset everything? What if we wait, why does it say media files are missing? That's concerning me. Figure that out. Oh, they're just LFOs. We don't need LFOs. Why can't I click down here? What the fuck is going on? Wait, did I? No. We want voice meter. Okay. Engine starting. Still doesn't work. You know, maybe I'll just never know. Oh, we did it. We fucking did it. It was just a button I hadn't pressed this whole time. Just a skill issue. Streamer's bad. Okay. something roses and something, and then ice cream castles in the air. I don't remember. What do you say? Rose and flow angel hair. I don't know, something angel hair. Yeah, that guy actually, I don't like the low end there. Play the drums only. We got there's a lot of reverb. We got this. I thought I heard a thing. There's a lot of sounds going on. Now I'm like, I'm in too deep, man. I'm in too deep. I don't even like the fucking cinnamon guy that much. Let's just reduce the reverb over here. I'm sorry, Mr. Leaky. Dude, it sounds so bad. Let's go. Come on, CPU. What are you doing? Yeah, we're on a. Come on. This hasn't happened before. We did just add a bunch of bloom and soothe to stuff, but the project file is, we're at 173 tracks. Yeah, okay, understandable, I guess. Oh, that is painful. Okay, let's see, maybe there's like something we can easily... let's do the thing that Ableton made terrible. What? Yeah, performance impact. Oh, we already have it enabled. Okay, we could look down here. Vox, the Vox group. The performance impact is lying, because I mean it's going over 100%. I'm hearing artifacts and clicks and shit, but the performance impact bar just like it isn't really moving. Frankly, there you go. Here we go. New droney thing. Why are you doing that? Okay, so what? Just only the processing on the group is bringing you to 5 bars? Okay, yeah. Look, we got bloom, soothe, bloom, 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 soothe, soothe, bloom. Yeah. What if we just turn that off? Wait, is this... I don't even think any audio is going through this. Okay, let's group all of this. Oh boy, robots. Hold on, I have to kill a robot. Get the frickin' heck out of here, man. Don't be in my chat. Get out of here. So I switched to Reaper. Yeah, well the thing is, these are also just like things I'm doing to myself. I don't need to have fucking like 6 instances of Bloom, like the most CPU intensive plugin imaginable on a single group, right? Probably not. I don't think they did. I know I've seen some like hacky workarounds to do that though that you can use with like some third party shit, like Max devices or something. I can't remember. What was I gonna do? I'm looking for baseline. Yeah, you sound like bad for a second. What's up with that? Hold on. Yeah, can we just crank? What is this saturator doing? Oh, it turns on over here. Let's just make it even more chunky. Right? They'll turn it up probably 2 dB. I think it sounds fine, but oh my god, the CPU makes this really challenging to listen to. No, the problem is all of this is, well, yeah, I could. There's definitely more tracks I could freeze, but the majority of all the shit is coming from the group processing on this guy. It's all coming from this nonsense. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say this section probably sounds fine and just not work on this section because it's muted everywhere else. Honestly, I just have to work on the fucking vocal. The vocal and the breakdown, I think, sounds like shit generally. Okay, that sounds kind of lit, actually. The way it gets filtered and comes in, I think, works. A little too mid-heavy. Where are you? Where are you? Please. Okay, and then there's also one really annoying, like, vocoder high-frequency noise artifact. Do I also sing? I do not sing. I do not. Where's that artifact coming from? Oh, it's coming within here, because apparently you existed in two places at once. Yeah, maybe someday I would sing. Maybe. It's something I gotta work on, because I'm trying to become a more well-rounded musician in general. So, like, I play friggin' keyboard and piano now. I play tabla, and I've been working on ear training and stuff, and the voice is actually super important for ear training, because it's like, you know, the instrument that your brain is the most connected to, just inherently, innately. But I don't know, singing is weird. It's like ego attached to it and stuff. However, it would be cool to like try playing around with lyrics as a form of songwriting. It's not something I've ever really done before, and it's an entire dimension that you can explore. But also, I don't, yeah, there's just so much ego involved in a weird way that feels cringy to me for me to try to do, and I think it's just me having to like get over myself. Yeah, I don't know. Time to get on that E-drum. I do want a Roland Hands. It's kind of crazy. I think the Roland Hansonic HPB 20. This drum is, I think, the best electronic hand drum that there is, and it's like 15 years old or something at this point. 18 years old. When did you... It's 13 years old. And no one's come up with a better fucking hand drum since this one. But that would be cool. Oh, fun fact. I bought a turntable and it's supposed to arrive tomorrow. So I'm gonna start learning how to scratch. So you can look forward to me sounding like ass for the next like 5 years as I practice scratching on stream. I probably won't practice on stream for a while until I'm like, it would be slightly enjoyable to listen to me practice, you know, but it's going to take a while before I'm good at that. But looking forward to it. All right, Roland Hansonic HPB 20. Let's hear someone trying to play tabla. Where's... There's like one Indian kid who just fucking shreds on it. It's been a while since I watched the video. This guy. Like almost every day. Every other, I don't know. That's crazy, man. What do you do for a living? I am unemployed and I'm trying to find work in this fucked up economy. But I previously worked as an audio systems engineer at Dolby doing psychoacoustic technology research and development and prototyping and stuff. And I have a master's in computer science and I'm trying to get some not shitty, I'm trying to get some tech bro-y, ideally audio related job, but the world's kind of fucked right now in the computer science department. So I teach people music, I teach kids calculus on the side, and I live stream and make pennies a day from ads that I get from 10 people watching my streams. So it's pretty good. Hansonic is sick. Yeah. I think this is the best one, really. It is, though, like 99% of the people I've seen playing this are like it sounds like shit relative to this kid. So come on, do something. Oh, sick. Yeah, I've also been beta testing Hyperfield and working with Jay Lang on his additive synth. And that's been like one of my like income streams. It's not much, but it's been fun. It's pretty fucking good. Dubstep. Right.
क्या बात है? वाह यार, वाह, beauty.
I remember there being one thing. Yeah, this one. I remember thinking this one was cool too. It's like. right, it sounds mid. I mean, he's crushing it. I mean, it sounds too electro. It's like the same velocity every time when he's playing it. See, why I want this is I want some way to integrate live playing with my live sets, and this would be like one of the easiest ways to incorporate that, because it's not like if you're using an acoustic instrument, it's a fucking nightmare to like mic and deal with technical issues, whereas this is just like a plug and play, and it plays digital sound directly into the system, so it's the easiest to mix. I think this is why scratching also is like the ideal electronic musician like improvisational tool. I mean, I theoretically could also play this thing and work that into sets, but that would be a pain in the ass to carry around everywhere. Now, Vase, yeah, this is a Gatam? Gehatam. Yeah. I have an Udu drum. I don't know where it is right now. It's in a different room, but I have an Udu drum, and it functions pretty similarly. Udus are sick. Udus are so fucking cool, dude. Here's this guy playing an Udu. No, I made it automatic. I know. It's incredible. I can't play along with this shit. Yeah, he's cracked. And then my favorite percussionist, probably of all time, Naughty Shauna. This guy's cracked. Yeah, but the Continuum Mini, you only have like one octave, I think, on it, or two. It's also super fucking expensive for how small it is. No drugs put on the digital instruments. The keyboard player of Dream Theater showed off his digital sliding keyboard on tablet. Like, sweet, full of possibilities. That's cool. I know, like, I know Camstein, and he's a handpan player, and he recently switched to using like a digital handpan thing for all of his live gigs, and like it sounds good, and it's not going to have miking fucking nightmares because the handpan is so resonant. It'll sympathetically resonate to like fucking everything, so you can't really mic it at a live show like at all. Yeah. Hold on, if you want to drink you want to drink water, check this out. This is basically Mason. I mean, it's literally like a Mason jar. So Mason by Chipper, he did the exact same shit. Amazing. I've tried to learn that technique. That shit hurts so bad. You have no idea. I saw a video of him like explaining how to do it to other people, and they're like, "This shit hurts," and he's like, "Yeah, that doesn't go away." This is a noodle drum full of water. We're just watching YouTube now. Oh, I see. Wait. We can cover that up. Hold on, we're not done yet. Water Udu and a Fujara. Yeah, this one's sick. He invented this instrument that he's playing on with his mouth. It's like a giant tube. It's like a whirly spinny tube, but it connects to a Fujara, which is an overtone flute. No, yeah, this guy, Exen, this is my tipper of acoustic instruments. This guy's fucking nuts. Hold on. All right. We're just gonna fangirl over Nani Shana for a little bit. He's also my jaw harp idol. I haven't been playing jaw harp on stream in a while. That used to be my shtick. I guess ever since I got the Osmos, I would just play synth in between songs loading, whereas before I would just play jaw harp. Anyways, he's cracked. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, just play this live chair cam. How does a jaw harp work? So a jaw harp, I got 3 of them. basically, I don't know how well you can see this. There's this reed in between these two whatever, right? I can like move the reed back. You can see how that works. What you do is you press it against your teeth. You keep your teeth slightly open such that this reed, when you flick it, it doesn't really make any sound. Fuck, I'm gonna turn my noise gate off actually, because you're not gonna be able to hear how to the properties. No, hold on. I'm being a terrible streamer. Noise gate's already off, it says. Okay. Anyways, you press this against your teeth and you keep your teeth slightly open such that when this vibrates, kind of like how if you have a ruler and you press a ruler against a desk and you smack it and then it'll vibrate, right? You press against your teeth and it'll vibrate in and out and then resonate the chamber of your mouth. And so it's just playing a single note, but that note is creating a Helmholtz resonator, which a Helmholtz resonator is, well, it's like when you blow in a bottle, but instead of blowing into a single bottle that resonates one single frequency, it's resonating your entire vocal cavity, which shapes it with a formant. And so if you say like oi, then it goes I scared my cat. My cat was sleeping underneath my desk and it was like, what the fuck are you doing right now? Yeah, it's neat. Also, fun fact, a Helmholtz resonator, right? It's like when you blow into frickin', give me a good diagram, bro. You blow into a bottle, right? And then, I don't know, at a certain angle, when wind enters the bottle at a certain rate, then it will increase the amount of pressure inside to a certain point, and then it'll release and then push outwards, and then the air pushing back in from you blowing on it will counterbalance it, and then it like starts oscillating at a certain frequency. That's loosely what's going on. That's the same thing as when your car has like a single window down. This isn't gonna show anything. When your car has a single window down and it starts like beating and it like sounds awful, that's your car being a Helmholtz resonator being blown into from a single window as if you were blowing into a bottle. It's just that the resonant frequency of the car is like 6 hertz or something. So you end up hearing infrasound. So yeah, when that beating thing is happening inside of a car, you're actually getting just like pelted with like extremely loud infrasound the whole time, and it hurts. So cars are bottles. Yeah. This sounds like shit. When you have 2 windows open, then it's no longer like a bottle with a single hole opening, right? Because the mechanism actually, yeah, this acoustics course, I think. Acoustics B. Helm, yes. So basically imagine that there's like a cork here, right? And when you're like, this cork is really just the air at this point. When you blow right here, this little area, it becomes more dense and pushes inwards. But when it does this, the air inside becomes compressed, which then pushes outwards. And so it'll push out, right? But you're blowing on it. And so it'll push out and then be releasing pressure, and then you blow on it and then it goes back in. And so this just starts pushing in and out. So you're like pushing the air from you blowing on the bottle is being counteracted by the chamber being, there being no escape in the chamber, and so it compresses and pushes backwards. So if a single window is down, imagine you open a window over here, you blow into here, it ain't going to build up in pressure, it's just going to leak out. so that the Helmholtz resonator requires like one single opening, right? So if I were to try to play the jaw harp and I guess I had a fucking, I don't know, I smoked too many cigarettes and had a hole in my neck, it probably wouldn't work. I guess that's what that means. So fun facts. Yeah. I just can't make this vocal sound good. This is really the last thing that's like stopping me from finishing the song. It's... It just sounds bad. It's because I'm just... This is the problem with using the vocoder. Every time I use the vocoder, I'm like, wow, cool sounds, but they sound bad, and then I end up hating myself when I try to release the song and I have to fix all the sounds that sound bad. I don't know. I think it sounds fine. I can't. That's all there is to do on the song, anyways. It's just to fucking tweak that vocal forever. Yeah, I saw videos of the Angine de Poitrine concert. This looked like a lot of people. I would have not had fun. I do not like being around a lot of people. That's my beef with festivals. I mean, not my beef, just I get claustrophobic when I'm around a shit ton of people. I cannot have fun at a gig. When I say gig, that implies I'm playing. I can't have fun at shows if it's super crowded. Does the vocal need vocode? Are you saying like take the vocoder off? Yes, it needs it. It's the whole aesthetic. The whole song is made out of a fucking vocoder. It's all made out of this shit. The whole fucking thing. Now I'm wondering. What the fuck? Why? Why did you feed back on me? That was not cool. I'm gonna hit Command Z a bunch. I don't know why it's doing that. We have a vocoder. Or no, we have a resonator. You're on exit in. Why are you feeding back? What the fuck was that? Excuse me? I've never seen this before in my life. I mean, surely this is related to me getting a new audio interface, right? Why else would it feed back? Exit in, set to auto, change it to off. Is everything else set to off? Oh. I didn't know auto would just automatically start playing shit. Okay, I know what happened. You have to be off. But I think if you're off, then I don't think Minimeters works anymore. Dude, oh my god, I hate Voicemeeter. I fucking hate it here. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Okay. So anything that's set to auto is just going to feed back and explode if I want to show Minimeters simultaneously. That's what I'm getting. That is how you work. That's cool. That's fine. I mean, I guess everything is set to off. I thought things were usually set to auto by default. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to this, frankly, because I've never had to worry about it exploding and blowing my eardrums out. Yeah, these guys are set to auto. But these are MIDI. Okay. So I guess every time audio tracks are set to off by default. Yeah, auto is default. I have created just gonna input from this thing. No, it's set to off. Maybe it's set to auto for MIDI. Just create a MIDI track. Yeah, okay, MIDI is on auto by default. Audio is set to off by default because it fucking explodes if it's reading from anything. That's super obnoxious. So if I want Minimeters to... That's stupid. Hold on. I can make another virtual input, right? Can I make multiple virtual inputs? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna figure this shit out later. Okay, anyways, that was obnoxious. Okay, sorry for blowing your ears out, folks. Let's switch to this song. This song sounds good. Yay. I know I just know the song. It does that the whole time. Okay. Well, let's take the sub. What? Oh, it's not even playing there. Dude, I'm so silly. I hate it here. I'm ugh. Are songs ever finished for me? No. Is it something you put in your bag and call it done? No. I wish. Maybe you feel like you could continue composing an eternal song that ends up being in parts. I don't really know what you mean by the end of that, but yeah, no, it just goes on forever and ever and ever, and I never finish anything. It sucks. I mean, it's enjoyable in that the songs always kind of get a little bit better, and I do like that process. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the music in this album, for the most part, I think I could release almost the whole album right now as it stands, and I wouldn't hate myself if I did it. And I think most people would just agree that it sounds good and doesn't have issues. There's a couple songs that absolutely do have issues still, but I don't know. I think some perfectionism is still healthy if you want to like make something that's like truly great, I think. And I think perhaps some people should strive to have a little bit more perfectionism, you know, but it is also absolutely a double-edged sword, and you'll never finish anything, and your life will be suffering. So also, I just noticed that I was gifted a sub by an anonymous gifter. That is super rad. Very, very cool. Thank you, an anonymous gifter. I assume that is not your Twitch name. I need to figure out alerts and stuff now that the Twitch stuff is actually happening. Because I think alerts will like pop up over here on the screen, but I don't have like sound notifications on because I didn't want it to fuck with the music. But I don't know. I gotta figure something out. But thank you very much. It was very cool. Yeah. That's... Like, for reference about the finishing songs thing, this song is 6 years old. I've spent so much, probably well over 100 hours working on the song. Much more than that, honestly. I can't even fathom, really. And I think as a result of that, I have something that sounds pretty fucking cool. And pretty well polished, especially for like where I was at the time when I started the song. I think where I'm at now, I can mix and make music that sounds like more polished and better than this pretty like much more easily with less effort. But it's still at a place that like 6 years ago I would have been very, very happy to have. Something I often like tell people, I tell students and give advice for, is I feel like they're like, one, when it comes to improving quantity over quality, for sure. Like if you just make 5 shit songs like kind of quickly in a time span it would have taken you to like really make one good song, you're going to learn more from the 5 shit songs, right? You're learning how to make music. But so like just pushing out and trying to make as much music as you can, you'll learn the fastest. However, there are things that you learn and unique ways that you improve when you specifically hone in and obsess over and try to like perfect a single song. Like I have songs that I spent literally years on and have just spent years trying to mix down and make all the elements talk to each other in just the right way and have the right amount of dynamics and compression and layering and everything. And when you like really hyper focus and fixate on trying to make that one thing sound as good as possible, you end up like kind of pushing against a wall really, really hard, and then you like break through it and you like level up, and your hearing and your ability to produce levels up in this kind of abstract way that you can only get to via this like torturous process. So like I just notice every time I like finish music and I'm like truly happy with the mix, at least at the time when I put it out, because I'm going to end up hating it later, my hearing is like noticeably improved. My ability to pick things out, my ability to like it changes the way that I hear music every single time. But it only comes with that like agonizing, torturous process, which like ends up being worth it. It's cool in the same time, but also hurts. So a bit of both, I think, is healthy. You know, make as much music as you can, but also take the time to be a perfectionist and see what you can learn about yourself and about the music by really, really trying to make every single aspect of the thing shine. You say an eternal song ends up being in parts because in standard song it starts to finish, but in composer mind maybe it would be an infinite song. In a sense, yeah. Like I was working on a song yesterday and I made a bunch of like dramatic changes to it, and I really enjoyed the process. I was really stoked on it. I listened to it a bunch of times afterwards, and it was kind of like listening to a new song or a new variation of the thing. It felt like I was pulling back the curtains and revealing more of what this song could be, you know? Like it's kind of like the song is like this idea, this kind of abstract thing, and we're doing our best to try to bring that into fruition, into reality. And you might spend a lot of time uncovering it and unearthing it and be like, here's the thing, and it sounds good, everyone can hear the thing. And you might think that you're done, but if you keep working on it and keep peeling back layers and being delicate and shading and whatever, then you might discover more dimension to the thing in the first place. Or just more dimension to the piece overall. It might end up uncovering and showing you things that you didn't even know were there, or that wasn't even the immediate perceived purpose of the thing. Right? And by doing that, then you're going to end up learning so much about the song and about music that you're going to be able to apply like more easily. Like some of my greatest breakthroughs in hearing mixing, hearing compression, hearing call and response, or like different elements really interacting with each other comes from that fixated process where I'm on like hour 100 of mixing the song down, and then suddenly I notice elements in the background in my own music that I didn't even know were there, but are just like so subtle, and just the way that multiple different tracks are interplaying together ends up creating like micro rhythms within them. And that's cool. It's a cool process. I think banging your head against a wall in the creative process is the only true way of learning meaningfully. Yeah, exactly. You need to actively think and use your brain, right? Like that's the only way you learn anything. Like I've spent a lot of time learning like microtonal music theory, and that requires you to memorize, frankly, a lot of just like inane random bullshit. And when I initially started learning, I was like, how the fuck can anyone possibly ever remember all this? It's impossible. But the moment you actually sit down and try to compose a song with the things in mind, with the random things, by composing a song and sitting down and working out the math and hearing what it sounds like and putting in the hours of effort, then it's just ingrained in your head afterwards. And then you just know it. And that's kind of the case with anything. Turns out growth and learning requires work. You can't just watch fucking edutainment, TikTok-esque YouTube short slop and then learn anything. The stuff just falls right out of your head afterwards. You gotta suffer a little bit, and then life becomes a little bit more beautiful after. Yeah, music is cool. Anyways, the song is very old, and so I think I'm not going to be able to make it sound as good as I'd like, but I'm still pretty happy with how it sounds. But just as a result of the compositional choices that I had made initially when I was making this song, it's doomed, I think, to not go past like a certain tier in terms of quality, at least in a way where I wouldn't like go absolutely insane working on it, because again, I've been working on the song for like 6 years. So Yeah, I think the song sounds fine. We're getting kind of near the end. Oh, this song I have to work on. This one I have to work on. Never mind, we're not near the end. Look, this is the song we're on right now. This is done. This is done. This is done minus the vocals. That's done. This is done. This one's probably done. This one's pretty much done. I'm cutting this one, I think. This one also is kind of done. I'm a little uncertain about it. This one isn't done. I think I'm cutting that one, fairly certain. This one's not done. So this is not done, and this is not done. This one's also not done, but I'm also uncertain about it. So of the songs... Okay, please. My cat demands attention. Let's look at the songs that I know for a fact are going to be in the album. We have these guys. Please. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, this one I'm still uncertain of. Only 9 songs, that's not much. This song's like 2 minutes. This one is 4.5, so 6.5. This one's 5 minutes, so 11.5. This one's also 5 minutes, 16.5. This one's 6 minutes, it's 22, 26, 29, 32, 35, 38. This is like about 38 minutes. It needs to be a little bit longer, I think. And then which ones did I cut? I cut... yeah, this is assuming I cut this one, that one, and this one. Are there other good, important songs? Oh, I also... There's a couple songs that like I potentially could fit in there still that I haven't really considered, but I'm uncertain. Cat's always shaking you down. Yeah. There's also, if we wanted to help form more creative people rather than task executor or whatever you want to call employees that do that without thinking outside the box. Yeah, it depends. It depends on your goals and whatnot. I think if you're trying to be a composer, well, one, like mixing, mixing is its own thing. I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying to do all of it simultaneously. So a lot of the stuff that I'm like harping on about, like really focusing on mixing and whatnot, maybe, that's not in your goals. However, they're all intrinsically related, Sound design is mixing. Mixing is mastering. They're all the same thing. When you're doing it yourself, they're all interconnected, you're just... So, like... I don't know. Here, let's, you know what? Let's revisit some of the songs that I thought I might never use again. We have one called Boyoyoyoing. Boyoyoing. I don't think that one's gonna go on the album. One's from what, 24, I want to say? 2024. Crabs in the Sand. That one's good. Oh, wait, no, I did this right before New Year's. Yes, this is 2023. Damn. Where's the time gone? Oh yeah, and you said, I don't think I read it out loud, you said that lectures in classic academia is a very small part of the learning process, relativizing or specifying the teacher's job. Yeah, I think when it comes to learning, at least for me, like most of what I've learned is like self-taught or whatever, but it was absolutely vital for me to like touch base every now and then and watch like a tutorial, like frequency tutorials on how granulator works and shit like that. You know, I would like see how that works, and then I would experiment and go off in my own world for however long, and then I would come back down and then learn more stuff. And I think that's the best approach to learn. I know some people get stuck or just like watch too many tutorials and spend so much time on YouTube watching stuff without like truly applying. And it's super important to not just do what the tutorial says, but to go outside the box and do things outside the tutorial, you know? So like you can't just like watch a thing like here's how to make a squelch and then just make a squelch. No, you gotta make a squelch generator or some shit, or you gotta like apply those techniques in a new sense, or you have to figure out, you know, maybe you're discovering parallel processing with like bandpass filters for the first time, then you have to explore what it's like to use different types of filters. Who knows? But that part, the self-exploration, is absolutely necessary, I think, for like honing in and developing your own sound, and having that your own sound be more like refined and unique and good sounding, because it requires a lot of like effort to make it sound good. But how that makes sense. I'm just kind of yapping to fill space. Why are you... Wait, go find my samples. Even that distinction between self-taught and, I don't know, ordered taught is pretty abstract from reality. Yeah, everything is a mix, you know, like I watch a tutorial, am I really self-taught? You know, I collaborate with a friend, we teach each other stuff, am I still self-taught? You know, yeah. I don't know why. There we go. Okay, here's this song. Yeah, you sound weird, man. Kind of boring. Well, I think what he was talking about with concept versus choreography. I mean, it's more so about, like, I guess, improvisation in a sense versus just like learning the concept itself, besides just blindly memorizing the material. You know, like if you want to truly understand music theory or something, and you learn how to play a song, you ought to understand theoretically what's going on, you know, as opposed to just playing the notes alone. Then you're not going to learn the theory, right? Stuff like that. You ever heard a group of baby chicks? That's what you're hearing in here. Baby chicks? What? Oh my god, there's baby chicks. There's like fucking turkeys and stuff. I just heard it. There's a... Yeah, right there. They're going gobble gobble. Dude, I don't know what to do here. This section here sucks. Just the super distorted thing isn't the move, and then it gets old quick. I can't put this on the album, I think. It's so unfinished. Yeah, it's too no. It has potential. It has potential if I spend ages on it, but I don't want to do that. There's also the option. So I have been loosely planning that basically I'm gonna put this album out, and after this album is out, I was gonna then work on the microtonal album. I could just start taking things from this and shoving it in that, and that could work. They would still fit. I mean, the main difference is, like, this was gonna be like an entire album of only microtonal stuff. It's a gimmick. Whoa. But I should put all my Misfit songs together on an album. See, that is a good idea. And then I could just be rid of all of them. Yes. Now the problem, like there's a couple of these songs I think I could totally fit on here, but just like if I do that, then this album is going to be out of shit, out of the good songs, you know. And the idea was like, at least, I mean, yeah, I think I might do it. No, there's songs from that are in my mini mix. This one in the beginning. No, I don't think so. I mean, that one's fun, but one, it needs a lot of work still, and it does, I feel like, have a place on the microtonal concept album, whereas the underwater thing, I'm not sure. Yeah, Floppy Ears is like my least favorite song, and it's my most popular by far. Fucking, yeah. I'm already doomed. It's already happening to me. there's that idea, and then there's the closing one on this. Nah, this isn't gonna fit on the album. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure out, I just want to pad it out a little bit more. There's this guy. I scratched this one. I also scratched this one. I do like this one though. No, it's not gonna work. I'm coping. Stop coping. I don't know. Yeah, let's open up let's just open up songs that I know that I need to work on instead of procrastinating. Yeah. Let's work on this guy. Yeah, you've played it out a few times. You've barely played. God damn it. Oh, and it sucks because I remember like when I played a gig recently. It was like an hour and a half, and they advertised the show the whole time with floppy ears, the promoters on all the flyers and stuff, or the whatever, the Instagram advertisements. And then when I was playing my set, I was like, fuck, I gotta play the song because like that's what they've heard the whole time when it was hyped up, and multiple people told me they liked that song, and so I played it, and it sounded like really good on the system, and that pissed me off like even more. Like I could see the whole crowd moving enthusiastically and happily to the fucking song, and it sounded better, way better mixed than the previous songs that I was playing, and it just pissed me off. Oh God. Why can't people like my pretentious, unlistenable IDM music? Why has it got to be the good, catchy melody, fucking happy song? What an issue to have. What a problem I have. Yeah, concepts allow you to create your own songs and dance choreographies, repeating someone else's. Yeah. Yeah. And like choreography is important. You know, you gotta learn the muscle memory. You gotta learn what the other person's ideas are, but you still need to grab the concepts from it. Yeah, is that even getting picked up right? I think so. I mean, it doesn't say there's a noise gate on the thing, but I feel like there's noise suppression, whatever that does, and we have a bunch of compressors. Okay, this song sounds very bad. What the fuck is this? What is this? Did y'all see that? There's a fucking loading dot just hanging out right here. What? Dude, my computer's doing some weird shit. I feel like, okay, one. Ear candy. You... It's not you, there's another thing. You. And the way around that is go with the memes and expand on them. You that catchy side, you can cultivate. I guess like I could make VIPs or something of the song. You mean recognizable melodies and stuff? Yeah, I mean a lot of my stuff is pretty melodic. So that is kind of like already a thing I do. I guess just like my beef with that song is just it's just relatively simple. The drum pattern is just super simple. there's just not much going on. I mean, it has a cool character and an essence to it, and it is a good song, and I wouldn't even hate it if people didn't like it. It's just I'm being fucking contrarian with my own goddamn music. So maybe I would do this with any song that became very popular. I don't know. Not even that it's that popular, but yeah, I don't know. People like it. It's cool. People like my music. I'm stoked about that. I'm just being silly. It's just, I think it's just funny that it's like a curse that happens to like all musicians. Like I was just telling someone about this. I'm friends with Nick Newman. He's blown the fuck up the past like 2 years. He's like very large now. He's like touring and playing big festivals. He just played Red Rocks. And the first like 3-4 years of his come up was entirely due to him making shitty meme bootlegs of like the Star Wars Cantina Band or like old 2000s Eminem tracks over UK Garage, which is just fucking hilarious. And he's like I make real music too, but everyone just wants to listen to his bootlegs. And it was very, very amusing. Yeah, that works. What's going on there? That is bad. What the fuck is that? Why? Huh? I mean, you don't have to do that. Yeah, come on, man. Is it you? I mean, you're kind of a clusterfuck in of itself. Alright, there's so many layers that just shouldn't exist. Probably this guy. I'm just gonna hit him with that. I think we're gonna go with that kind of thing. What the why are you so fucking... Is there flatline like on this entire group? What is your deal? I haven't thought about Perov Stellar in so long. I feel like he became popular because Take Some Crime, the dancer dude who would dance in his room where the carpet looked like grass. He danced all his music. I feel like that was why. At least that's how I know of them. Where is this shitty strumming sine wave thing? Where did I put you? Did I put you outside of everything? Probably, dude. I'm gonna freak out. I am in the act of freaking out. This is me freaking out. Me when I freak out. It's not even in this group, dude. It is in the group, apparently. Ah, it's right here. Get out. Wait, were you doing something else that I just removed? You were not. Get out. Get out of here. Leave this place and never return. Something's out of tune. Why are you so quiet now? Yes, this is squid music. This is true. Why are you so quiet? We got compression. That's one. I didn't know they were very common. I did not. All right, what's the... There's something very annoying. Hey, you're fine. All right, where is all this? It's not even from that. Oh, it's you. Yeah, you're super annoying, dog. It's definitely featuring the cinnamon guy from Applejack's. That part is already secured in the bag. Buckethead and the drummer from Primus and Classical Serials. That's a connection, if I've ever heard one. Because deep sea animal eyes cannot handle bright light, so all the squids would run with their little feet when we would go into deep sea. But now they've been using blue light and they found them all over the place. Oh. What? What giant squids actually all over the place? Yeah. Stay out of sight. Wild. Nuts. Let me see the giant squids. Oh. Ugh. Wait, there's no shot. This isn't real. They're not that giant. That's bullshit. National Geographic. What? No, they're like this big. This is like a whale. Oh, it says hoax right here. I'm fucking stupid. I'm so goddamn dumb. I was just like, Kraken is real? From fucking Pirates of the Caribbean? No way. Alright. Well, cool. Very cool. I'm a fan of I don't know Buckethead. I don't. That one I do not know of. That's enough effort on this song for now, probably. This one sucks to work on. It's a fucking nightmare. I am getting sleepy. Okay. We worked on that one. We should work on this guy. Yes, I have been putting off working on this guy. This one, we really just need to make... I need to make the intro more entertaining, actually. It's got a shitty DJ intro where just like nothing happens for a long time. We can at the very least add some like spatial audio stuff, move some things around your head in a cool way. Could be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, I read a book on whales, or not on whales per se, on deep sea diving by Nestor something. I think it's just called Deep book. Freediving. Yes. Freediving is lit. James Nestor. And there's he talks about whales a ton in it. It's about people freedive in order to communicate and talk to sperm whales because whales don't like fucking scuba gear. So you got to learn how to free dive, and it turns out the human body can adapt to living under the ocean, 50 meters, 100 meters, whatever, underwater. Your heart rate will slow down to fucking 3 to 6 beats per minute, and your physiology literally changes to make it so that you can like hold your breath longer and maneuver in the water longer, and it's super interesting. Unfortunately, you're like super likely to give yourself permanent hearing damage by doing this, so I'm never doing it because I'm a music man. But if that wasn't the case, I would totally learn how to free dive. That shit looks so cool. And like, so long as you're doing it properly and you're getting trained and certified and you're always with other people, I don't think it's actually that dangerous. It's still a little bit dangerous, but yeah. No, because the thing is, like, if you pass out, so long as you're with someone else, they'll be able to save you, you know? And most of the time when people pass out, it's when they're coming to the surface. So like when you're, I don't know, super far below the water and you're coming up relatively fast and the pressure changes like rapidly, that pressure change can knock you unconscious. And so you'd fall unconscious like 5 feet from the surface or something, and then just requires another person to save you. Yeah, cave diving, I'm never doing that shit. I mean, I'm never free diving at all or scuba diving because it's gonna fucking damage your hearing permanently. But in hypothetical imaginary universe where I would never cave dive. That shit is crazy stupid. But yeah. Yeah, I know people who've died in cave diving accidents. And I don't remember the full story, but it was something fucked up where like they were in a duo and they went there together, and then one of them like got something caught on something and it was stuck, and the other person couldn't leave without the other person for some reason. They were linked in some way, and so they just both drowned together. Like they were down there for like an hour or something, just waiting to drown or some shit. It's fucked. Don't do that. Why is the reverb all messed up, man? What happened to my reverb? KFC bucket is a hat. You're just ripping that off of Plankton. That's just straight up the Chum Bucket hat brainwashing scene from the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to add some spatial audio stuff. We can make waves. Let's make some crazy waves. Whoa. So how to make a wave? First, you need to stop making audio tracks, for the love of God, and make a MIDI track. And then you put operator. Exciting. Operator is set to white noise. And then let's just grab my plugin and plugin. Hold on. We still have to add the white noise MIDI note. It's going to be loud. And then let's, I don't know, set this to something crazy. And then let's take a auto filter, and then let's it's Buckethead. Gotcha. Hello? Why is this not working? Okay. We're just gonna record that out briefly, and then we're gonna make other sounds. All right, sounds like shit. It's dog water. Whatever. We made our own like kind of weird atmosphere wave thing. Fun. And then we need something better. I mean, we could take bubbles. People love bubbles, right? You can put you on you. And then let's go. I mean, that's fun. Not what I was kind of going for, but. I think this one in particular is set. It's a pattern, but you can set per node. Let me go to default. Yeah, okay, it's not bugged. So you can like set this to, let's say we have like 6 nodes and you have it sweeping back and forth. You can open up this thing and then you can make it such that right now we're multiplying. This is the rate curve per node. And so you can like make this so that the 5th node moves 4 times faster. And so now they're doing this, right? So like you can get super, super crazy with it, but there's also other patterns. Like if we turn that off, yeah, Brownian motion. What makes you work right? So like this one tries to do like random shit, right? So you can have something like that, slow it down. But then if you wanted to go super crazy, then you can also add per node rate differences, right? We can go to here. was cool. Anyways, we're definitely not getting anywhere closer to like doing the thing I was supposed to do for the song. Whoa, that's cool. It's like a giant polymeter, basically, but in space. That's fun. Okay, none of this is really usable. I guess we can here. Let's crank the delay amount. Crank the spread amount. And then let's also grain delay it beforehand. I just want to make like a mess of bubbles. Just like water, essentially. Yeah, it's kind of watery. It's like you're going underwater. Oh, that's cool. Because, like, this is applying a low-pass filter per node. And so all the nodes are getting filtered at slightly different points, which sounds really like you're kind of going underwater. Because it doesn't happen all at once that the filter gets applied. Which I think that's kind of cool. What happens if we reverse this? Then I don't know. Can we just fit this in the song? No, it can't be. You can't reverse that. Yeah, kind of. I guess like the way I was hearing it is that as we like I can move this and like as the resonance is moving over all the different bubbles for each of these filters, that resonance is kind of boosting the treble like briefly as it goes over, but it like cascades down. Oh, it's just kind of interesting. What's this? I don't remember ever making this. No idea what that is. Okay, I swear there was where the fuck? I have some pretty cool. Oh, it was in the binaural thing probably. Yeah, you're cool. I mean, maybe we could put that in there. That's not what I wanted though. I don't know. Ah. These guys, this is what I wanted, man. Hold on, we gotta stretch you out. What's happening with the stereo image? That's weird. Why do you do that? Do you always do that? Oh my god. It's always doing that? That's crazy. How have I never noticed that? I'm like deeply tired of working on the song. I haven't worked on it for very long. I think I'm burning out a little bit. Let's just do some sound design for a sec. And stop. I don't know. I can tell I'm like impatient at this point. Do I have genres in mind when composing? Not really. Not like rigidly defined genres. I mean, sometimes I'll be like, I want to make an up-tempo banger, and when I'm doing that, I'm generally making halftime or like halftime drum and bass or glitch hop or something. I mean, I think in terms of like BPMs and stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, this is going to be like 90, 95 BPM. It's probably going to be kind of glitch hoppy, right? I'm probably going to put some glitchy sounds in it. It's going to have hip hop type drums. You know, it just naturally turns into that genre a little bit. But I don't like rigidly think I got to fit the aesthetics of this genre, right? Like when I made that song, I wasn't actively thinking this needs to be a breakbeat or drum and bass thing. It just kind of became that. And then, you know, once I realized, okay, this thing really does sound like breakbeat / drum and bass or whatever, then I added the Think Break sample, which like naturally fits that and declares it a little bit more to be part of that genre. But it isn't something I'm like actively thinking about when I'm initially composing or something. Okay. What do? I was listening to Autechre recently, and they're doing cool stuff with delays that I haven't done in a long time. Let me try to remember this crazy fucked up thing that I've done a few times. So you take like I want to say you take like a sine wave. We're gonna do some fun kind of generative stuff. Oh, Mr. Leaky sent me. Oh my god, this is amazing. This is so good. He's wearing a KFC bucket hat. I like the mask a lot. I like all of it. The aesthetic and everything. He's really like shrimping with his head jutting out. Whoa, why it's so stretchy also. He's just showing off. Look at how stretchy the cord is on this guitar. That's crazy. All right, what is he doing here? And it's also nunchucks. Okay. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Leaky. Okay, I want to. Do we have any just intonated tunings? No. Whatever this is. Because I want to experiment with resonators. You need to be an operator. And then I don't even know what this is. Okay. Let's take, I mean, to get cool sounding Autechre like shit already, we can make a shifter rack where You can do something like that, and then we can grab an LFO. And then put this LFO on random, put you on pitch window. Okay. That's cool. Okay, I don't really know what I was doing there. I remember doing something similar to this in a sounding way. Oh, I think I remember. Yeah, I was using pitch tracked a Maximus P device I made for pitch tracking the LFO. It was kind of a nightmare to set up. Audio rate LFO. This thing probably. Yes. It's a whole shit show to set up. Okay, I think I'm tuckered, man. I don't really have it in me to keep going right now. I am very tired. But we made, I don't know, we made some progress on some stuff. So I just saw Optimistic's message on heavy wooden floor getting swept. Yes. Very heavy. It was getting swept very aggressively. Okay. Yeah, I'm done for the night. I don't think I'm gonna be any more productive from here on out. I will try to stream again tomorrow, probably, and yeah, you can look forward to that. We're making good progress on the album, so that is good. That is good. I really just need to like name everything, finish the artwork, and then just start fucking releasing songs. I don't know. There's some weird ego, self-doubt stuff that's really what's probably blocking me from actually getting stuff released. It's not. I'm at the point where I have to like start working internally than just externally on the song, I think, to become comfortable enough to start releasing stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be the move. All right, I'm heading out. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll